Hi, I'm DJ Wilson, artist and author. I work here at Masterpieces right now in Brooklyn. I recently wrote and illustrated this book, The Parts and Foops. This is an introduction for young kids. It's talking about the parts and foops and their lives and how they work with nature. This is dedicated to Neek, JP, and my queen Foop. You are the parts to my Foop. Alright, here we go. Ready? The life of a parson Foop had never been so good. Creatures of a magic wood, they lived as they should. All year long they stayed and played in the grassy glade beneath a great oak tree. It held all they needed. They hunted and gathered food, even seed was planted. Near a creek they did seek shelter beneath bushy ferns they called zorn. Homes were made from fallen acorn, and deep thick moss they did adorn. Great circles the acorns formed, with king and queen in the center. All the others lived around better. Each day brought new challenges and joy. Each season brought growth for Foop, girl, and boy. In the spring, when the rains came, the Foops would rise, and to the woods they sang. Friendships of old were united again with fame. The parts and Foops helped and shared with the birds, bees, and dragonflies for food and security. Same for the ants and butterflies. Together they labored in the wood to help their neighbors as much as they could with their many favors. Together they stood fast against dangers, animals that found them full of flavor. Animals that found the Foops tasty were quite a many. There were deer, moles, bullfrogs, squirrels, wasps, bears, and insects aplenty. Worms, mosquitoes, praying mantis too had the taste for the Foop bliss. Even the wolf spider, scorpion, and all that hiss gave the parts and Foops heart a start. But the Foops were quick, and the malice would often miss. Then in spring they did great things. Though tiny like a ladybug, Foops hunted where worms dug. Even when fishing, Foops would gather seeds, played, and sing. Life was carefree. They were happy. In the summer, there was more danger. The wasps would find the friendly honeybees and were haters. If the Foops didn't help their honeybee friends, there would be slaughters. At times the Foops would need, so their friends they would heed. In the fall, the parts and Foops took their stored all. It would nestle back into their acorn wall. All winter they sleep night and day in a hibernating way, locked up tight in their acorn stay. After the snow in the spring, the PARTSNFOOPS would come out again to sing. The end. So, a PARTSNFOOP. You may be wondering, what exactly is a PARTSNFOOP? This book was just an introduction into their lives. PARTSNFOOPS are a magical creature that live in a magic wood, far off in a distant land of a pristine nature. These little fairy-like creatures are about the size of mosquitoes and have wings. They live inside blue acorns. They look like people, but have very tall hair that grows to points and have hair tufts coming from their long, pointy ears to their chin. These are some conceptual photos of my art. Here is how a PARTSNFOOP fishes. Oh yeah. Because their wings glow and get hot, they attract the fish, and their clothes are actually woven from spider webs. So they made a net as well. The fish, a little minnow, about this big, will jump up trying to get that brave PARTSNFOOP, and the rest of the foops around will hold them in the net, wrap them up, and take that fish home. But in the next book, there is a danger. It's the Blint. What does he do to the PARTSNFOOPs? And how does he use them, for his own self? You gotta check out the next book, PARTSNFOOPS and the Blint. Written also and illustrated by D.G. Wilson. Ooh. Sometimes nature might fight back. Gotta check out and please order. Not available in stores, just available online. PARTSNFOOPS by D.G. Wilson. Full color illustration book for children. And for slightly older kids, about 2nd, 3rd grade, PARTSNFOOPS and the Blint. If you would like to have your own illustration, your own portrait illustrated as a PARTSNFOOP, I can do that as well. This is my daughter, my son, my queen foop. And this is me. Thank you for taking a look. D.G. Wilson, author, artist, with a PARTSNFOOP.